JT1Wrestle here in Davenport, Iowa. Just got through watching an exciting duel between St. Ambrose and William Woods. Here we are with 149-pounder Georgino. Pronounce your last name from your
Moraga.
Moraga. I want to make sure I have that right. So first thing I want to ask you about so far is you started off wrestling from Montana State Northern. Now you're at St. Ambrose. Talk to me about the changes going from one team to another.
Yes, sir. So it's actually kind of a funny story. I started in Montana State Northern. Coach Bo actually recruited me to go there. He was an assistant there, and he took the head coach position here about halfway through my freshman year. He told the whole team, I was like, you know what, good for you, coach. I hope nothing but the best. 4 years later, I still have another 2 years of eligibility. Graduated my undergrad. I was pretty much done with the sport, and then I was like thinking to myself, I don't want to look back and have any regrets. So I reached out to Coach Bo and see if we can make something work. He said, yeah, come on over. So grateful to him and the coaching staff for giving me a second opportunity to keep wrestling, keep pursuing my goals. The changes is just facility, coaching staff, coaching style, a lot more technique, a lot more technical here. So definitely just I'd say in Montana more of an old school style. Here is just kind of adapting to the changes.
The other thing I wanted to ask you about today is you went into the Missouri Valley Invitational. People weren't talking about you yet. People weren't really saying your name too much. You went out there, you had a great tournament, you found yourself on the award stand. What does it mean to you to place at the NAIA's toughest in-season tournament?
It was kind of like everything started clicking. Everything started clicking at the right times. My confidence level, technique, coach's belief, everything that I had been just, training, pursuing, really started connecting. So it meant a lot. It meant everything that I've been putting in finally started paying off.
Now, the other thing I want to ask you about today is you were, my God, they ranked the top 25 at each weight class. If you're not number 26, you're number 27. I mean, you're right there, and one of the top guys in the NAIA. What does it mean to you to be able to go into the heart of America here in a couple of weeks and show these guys, hey, I'm here to qualify for the national tournament?
I'm excited, man. I feel like the underdog here, and for the last 5-6 years, that's just how it's always been. And now's my time. I feel it, in my heart. I feel it after everything I put in. Why not leave it all out there? Why not do everything that I can? So that's how I'm feeling about this tournament the next few weeks coming up.
Now, the last thing I want to talk to you about today is you scored a 9-1 major decision today. When you were out there during the matches, you were going for some takedowns, going for some points. You did a really good job of readjusting a lot during the match. Like, you were in a position, you're like, this is not a good position to be in. You kept on readjusting in order to score. Talk to me about those readjustments you made during the match.
So I'm going in there, my coach, I'm seeing what these kids are doing, from 25 to 41. All right, I know they like to scramble. I know what they got to do. And I just had to, come up a little cleaner, finish my shots a little cleaner. But through the match, I knew after my first 2 exchanges with the kid, I knew he wanted to stay upper body, and I'm like, all right, I got to stay out of this. Where he's comfortable, where I'm not comfortable, I have to readjust and change my game plan. And so there was blood time in the match, and that's when I took the opportunity to readjust. Okay, I need to stay out of the over-unders, get to my snapping, get to my fakes, my movements, and everything started clicking.
Now, the last question I had for you today, as I noticed during the wrestling, just curious to know, do you train with Giuseppe Guerra? Because the reason why I'm asking that is you guys have a very similar kind of style, and you guys both, out of all the wrestling I saw today, you guys have the biggest gas tanks. So I was curious to know about that.
Yes, sir. I train with him almost every day. That's my practice partner. That's my guy. Warm-up, weight cut, whatever it might be, that's my go-to guy, and he's just puts as much work as I do, or even more. And he pushes me. So if me and him keep pushing each other, he's ranked, top 20 guy, pursuing that. And he's an inspiration to me and the team.
Well, Georgino, I want to congratulate you today. I want to wish you the best of luck at the Heart of America. And, of course, we're going to miss seeing you around next year. Real quick here, we'll ask one more question. Any chance we might see you on the coaching staff next year?
I'd love to coach, but, wherever God takes me is where I'll be, I'll glory to God. So wherever he takes me, if he gives me the chance to coach, I'm more than happy to take it.
Well, congratulations on your win again. We'll see you at the Heart of America.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Thanks a lot.